Hey guys, Alex Nurse, the athletic development coach here, and today I want to talk about shoulder internal rotation, why it's important, how we assess it, and how it relates to training and performance. So when we're looking at internal rotation, what we're really talking about is the subscapularis of the rotator cuff, right? That's its job. But it has to compete with a couple other big bullies. It's got to compete with the lats and the pec minor. So in terms of the lats, yes, they also have an internal rotation component on the arm bone, but they tend to also have a depressive motion where they sort of pull the arm bone out of the center of the ball and socket joint. So the subscap has to work against that to keep the ball centered in the socket. In terms of the pec minor, sometimes when we enter internal rotation of the shoulder, what happens? The scapula or shoulder blade dumps forward because the pec minor pulls in that direction. So to get clean internal rotation, our subscapularis has to be able to sort of overpower that muscle in controlling that range of motion. And so we want to look for about 70 degrees of clean internal rotation when assessing this joint without the scap dumping forward. And from a performance perspective in sports, right, anytime you're spiking the ball overhead, swimming, shooting, any sort of overhead arm action, that requires clean internal rotation. But also from a training perspective, right, if you're looking at developing power with Olympic lifts, if you're looking at developing lower body strength with front squats, right, these exercises require dynamic stability in that internally rotated position. So you want to have a subscap that can do its job against the pec minor and against the lats. So to leave off, if anybody has any questions about how to assess and achieve this sort of range of motion, or if you think you may have a compensatory problem where your pec minor or your lat is taking over your action and you can't get clean IR without the scap dumping forward or dropping the arm bone down, reach out and comment below.